don't let a dollar sign change you from who you are. And don't let the idea or the aspect of fame make you do things that are questionable, or just stepping outside of your character, because they do it. It's so many wolves in the sheep clothing, and especially in this industry. That's the first thing. Oh, Destiny, I love your talent. I love your look. You got a great smile, $1 million smile. They tell you all these things. They show you these contracts. And then you get in the office, and the person that's at the top is talking about, when can I take you on a date? What does that have to do? When I talk with somebody now, I'm Army strong, so I've been through some things. So I say I'm built for it, tough at this point. Back then, I was a little bit more timid. Back then, I was very emotional, where my feelings was just truly, truly hurt, that I'm getting excited about a gig and you want some other stuff, not today. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now I say it's business. I don't let it break me down. I don't let it discourage me. I just say I'm about my business. It's already in the door. If you're not about your business, or you saying something to me already that's in my spirit, I follow my intuition. And in my heart, if I'm just feeling like, no, you want something else, it's not worth it. I don't care if I got to wait 10, 20, 30 more years. It's not for me. It's not for me. I do not have to, and nor does any other woman have to give their body to get to the top, or get into an aspect of the industry that they really don't want to. That's why I said with dancing wasn't really for me, but bills had to be paid. It's quick money. And that's the thing. That's why I always say, don't let a dollar sign make you do things that's not you. Never, oh my God, probably 95% of the people that know me from church and things like that, they'd be like, I would have never thought this would be a big. And baby, I was. Dip it low, pick it up slow. And I'm not mad at it, because I did what I had to do to make sure that my girls, single mom here, make sure that my girls were well taken care of. But when it comes to the industry, it happens. It hasn't changed. It's a history. It's a cycle. But we as women, we need to stand firm in what we believe. I think that's what makes my dynamic with what I do advertising wise. I'm a whole different breed. You're going to come in here, you're going to get business. We're going to work. Don't tell me, Destiny, I want to model. But when I ask you to send me some headshots, and you don't have to have professional, you could do them at home. Okay, send me your headshots and I'll get them posted for you. But you have excuses. If you're about it, just be about it. Be serious about it. For me, I push and promote models a lot, because I know how hard it is to maybe find that next gig that's going to be real, that's going to be reasonable, that's going to pay you your value. A lot of people just want to do, time for photos. We need to eat, and I understand the photographer's aspect as well. Sometimes they need to eat too. So it's just stand your ground, baby. Stand your ground. That's all I'm going to say. Don't do nothing that's not you, because it's not worth it. It's not at all.
Okay. And I appreciate you giving us some personal look into that. That's just something I want to get out for the viewers and listeners, because I know that's something that they deal with heavily in the industry. And I appreciate you giving us some information on that. So I got a few more questions before we get up out of here. And one of them is, let's talk about Destiny right now. If somebody was to go right now onto your pages, social medias, what can they expect to see from Destiny? What are you pushing? What are you advertising? What's going on with you right now?
Well, coming to my page, first thing you're going to do, you're going to smile, you're going to laugh, because I play all day. I love to be happy. So you're going to see in between my advertising, you're going to feel and see motivation and uplifting. Now, currently who I'm advertising for, and I did want to, if you don't mind, drop these 3 businesses actually. So I have a clothing brand.
It's your show. Do your thing.
Hey, don't tell me that now. So we have clothing brand. So clothing brand that I'm promoting right now, which is actually near and dear to my heart. My fiance stepping out of her shell. She does styling, hair, locks, braids, and she also cooks as well. So she jumped into her own clothing brand. So it's city_boy brand. So if you go onto Instagram, City Boy brand, I would love, and appreciate it if you all could follow.
I definitely have all the links in the description.
Look, seriously. So with City Boy brand, I'm promoting that. I'm Midwest. So
I'm sorry. What exactly is City Boy brand? Because I'm getting City Girl. You know, I'm linking it together. So what's the mission for City Boy brand?
So I mean, I don't want to. I can't really speak for what her mindset was to go with that name. But we from the city. She's from the south side of Chicago. So here y'all go. Go ahead, get y'all a little clapping.
Yeah.
All right, y'all feel better now. Okay.
What's up?
All day. Look, I had my baby saying West Side baby. They was 2 years old. Look now. So with that, we're representing the city of Indianapolis, and we're representing the city of Chicago. I'm a Midwest baby, so I'm gonna go promote where I'm from. I've been living in Indianapolis for almost 5 years now, so I'm gonna promote for where I reside. It's a lot of people out here grinding. It's like home. It's like family. It just right up the street and down the corner is how I feel. So I know with her aspect, that's where the name originated from. We are LGBT. If you hadn't heard, I keep saying she. So we'll be, showing some of that. Love is love. Love is love. And I'm so glad we live in a world where you're able to start just being open, just being you, just doing what you feel, and a lot of us, we've lived lifestyles that we weren't really pleased with because of what everybody else say. So that's my other coin I'm dropping. Be you. You pay your own bills. Don't care what nobody else say. If you want to wake up and be a dinosaur, baby, I'm a roar with you. Okay?
Caskets don't got bunk beds in them.
Look, so that's the clothing line that I am advertising for now. So I'm also advertising now. This one I love. So it's going into the adult entertainment with toys, games. This is for singles, couples. So it's fetish adult entertainment. So I'm going to give you the IG on that. Fetish. Okay. It's fetish.a.e. So if you're on Instagram, please give a follow and shop. It's not just for women. It's for men as well. Like I said, it's for couples. This is an African-American young lady. She decided to jump into her own business. I don't know the actual date on when she jumped into her business. So I don't want to say for sure, because it might've been something that she's been working on for some time. Cause we can can move in silence for a long time. So professiontional. I love the page and the dynamic as well.
I host pop-up shops up in here in Chicago. Was before 2021 we was doing it every month, but I actually have fetish in a few of my pop-up shops, and I actually got a fetish product that I'm gonna be reviewing on a podcast coming up for Valentine's Day. So
I love that.
Soon. But yeah, she's definitely good people. She's definitely about her business.
For sure.
Definitely gonna have more from fetish. You definitely. So yeah, I see you're definitely about business.
Yeah, I love that. And it just another little coin. This is actually a friend from high school. We went to high school together. So I say, you doing your thing, I'm about to boost you doing your thing. I don't care if it benefits me or not. But she's such a doll. She actually had me co-promoting with her at one of her pop-up shops, one of the actually major pop-up shops that I was able to promote and advertise for with Black Ink Crew in Chicago. So I drove up to Indy, and we did the pop-up shop, and it was awesome. We would, had the little displays out so people could test out and see different things. So I definitely say check out her website, check out her Instagram, and give a follow for sure. And I love that you never know who you know. Look at you,
exactly.
Know people I know.
And then what I also want to know, with you being in the advertising and marketing business, when somebody brings you an advertising or marketing opportunity, are these products and things that you actually stand behind? Like, do you be like, girl, let me see what's to that. Let me taste this drink before I post it, or does it just you cool? I rock with you. We gon' you know what I'm saying?
So I love that you mentioned that, because a lot of times people advertise things that they don't use at all. Anything that I've advertised or promoted is a product that I've tried. It's something that I have at home. I still use. If I'm gonna tell you what I use in my hair,
because you give people your word. Hair, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna test it out, because I have to. I'm big on reviews. Even before, even outside of work. You know, when you go on Google Maps and you've gone somewhere, you ate somewhere, or you've gone to a hotel or you visited, I'm gonna leave a review. I like reviews because this is a personal experience for me. So a lot of people, I do rock with them, but just about anybody that I rock with is actually truly talented.
So you don't giving out no bias reviews. It's all straight flat line. Have you ever had to tell a friend, like, maybe I think you should do it like this or do it like that? Is that something that you do, or do you just be like, that ain't it?
I've had people send me music. I've had people send me like captions that they want to post on their page and stuff like that, and I review and I give my opinion. I never want to step on your toes, because this is your dream and this is your baby, but I'm going to give you the honest opinion. If I'm listening to a song, I have an ear for music. I'm listening to a song, it's something that's kind of sound a little off. We have to learn how to accept constructive criticism. That's something me personally I've learned and still learning. But I feel like my personality, the way that I give feedback, it doesn't ever feel like an attack. It doesn't ever feel like usually everybody's like, okay, oh, I peeped that. Okay, I like that. All right, well, let me try it like that. Or, girl, why don't you just write it and then send it to me? That's another thing. Sometimes I write it up or map it out however you want, your page set up or whatever. And I send it to you, and you tell me if this is what was coming from your heart, if this is what you wanted to bring. They say, yes, I love it. Let's post it. Let's go. But definitely, that's you can ask you some questions, okay?
Hey, I'm a little talented. But before I get you up out of here, I know how you had mentioned on having your own spot earlier. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And a little bit beyond that, where do you see yourself when it's all said and done? When you put your feet up and you feel like you've accomplished all what you wanted to accomplish, what would it look like? Is it a studio? Is it managing other models and other actresses and actors? What is your 5-year goal, and what is the end goal? The end goal. If you don't mind me asking, if it's a secret, I understand that too.
I'm gonna give you a little bit. So I'm gonna just go back first with advertising. And I mentioned with advertising, I did want a small office that I want to lease, because my goodness, I'm running out of office space in my house. I got a whole crew in this house, okay? We're making it work. So I do, it doesn't have to really be big. My favorite colors are purple, so I've already envisioned it in my mind how, I want it decorated and set up. But I do want to have just additional people working with me, because my heart does lie a lot in my modeling and acting and music. And I want to be able to make sure that my business is still running the way that I would like it to be ran if I have to hop on a plane and go somewhere and do a commercial. Because I'm going to do a commercial, okay? Colgate called me. I use you every day, okay? That's an end goal for me. CoverGirl, Jet, oh my gosh, Beauty of the Week, Ebony Magazine, that's an end goal for me. Oh my goodness, I get goosebumps when I talk about it, because when you talk about something, when you say your dreams, you bring those dreams to flourishing.
Speaking
I'm gonna
into
be quiet
existence.
because some people don't be knowing what I'm talking about. But for
and
sure,
that's why some things I'd be like, I understand if you can't say it, because it's like some things you can't share with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna have the same energy. Sometimes you gotta keep things in a wrap until it's ready.
And exactly, that's true. That is true. Sometimes not everybody wants to see you shine, so sometimes you got to keep that to yourself. But when it does come to my advertising, that's what I want to do. I want to have an office. I want to be able to have my clients come in, tell me about yourself. That's how I start any conversation. Tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do. Tell me what it is that you want to see when it comes to your advertising. I have multiple promotional packages. Sometimes it's a product that they don't want anything but just me advertising their product. Maybe they just, they're modeling, but they're trying to get more gigs and they just want their images exposed more, putting them out there, plugging them in different places. So I always make sure that I'm going to understand what the client wants, should I say. So that's a big dream for me, is to have a small office doing that. Like I said, 1 assistant, 3 agents, because I need a couple people to be physically at clubs when there's a club event. I want people to show their face. I want good images, not just, a little blurry stuff. I want good camera, good editing. Next step for me is website. To book me for advertising, it's all through social media. You got to go DM, you got to Facebook. I have my Facebook business page, the Destiny Channel, to book me for advertising. So I want to, I'm in the works on a website. So that way that you have that area. So then you can see more of the reviews, see what I've done thus far. Go to the area where you can book me and see when is the next availability. Or I do consultations. I always do a 30-minute consultation for free. I feel like for me that's gonna be a big thing for me. And as far as my modeling, like I said, just really getting into something that's big for me. I'm leaving a legacy for my daughters, so I'm digging my feet into the ground. I always tell them, when mommy's not here, mommy's still gonna be here. So before my time is up, I will be investing in a few things. So I'm using my gifts and I'm using my business aspect to build my income so that I can do those investments, because I've experienced life rough at some points. I've had it good, we've had it rough. We all have had our ups and downs. And I just never want my children to experience those things. When I'm not here, you should always have a car. You should always have a house. You should always, sometimes we lose our jobs and we got to go back home. You need to have a home to come to that you own, that's in your name. We grew up, they didn't teach us all of these things right away when we grew up. We didn't know about credit scores when we was growing up. We getting it now because now we want things and we like, wait a minute, we can't get that. What I do, what I did. Ain't even did nothing because you don't know nothing yet. So educating, that's just educating and investing. And like I said, when my time is up, I want to make sure that my girls are good. And not only that my girls are good, but my grandbabies are good. And my grandbabies are good. So my mind is, I'm way out there with everything that I do. Everything that I touch is very meticulous in what I'm doing. So yeah.
Okay. I got one more question before I get you out of here. You spoke briefly on the kids, and the future is the kids. So with that being said, do you try to live through your daughters with everything that you're into? That you be like, my daughters, I'm gonna take them to acting, to dancing, or do you let them grow into, you know what I'm saying? Because naturally, watching your parents, you know what I'm saying, is naturally to us to gain those skills anyway. But is it something that you actually, you know what I'm saying, actually put them in auditions and dancing classes, or do you let them come to them naturally?
We are free spirited in this home. My dreams and my goals might not be yours. So I talk to my daughters a lot. And it's so funny that you mentioned this. I was actually just talking to my oldest before she went to school this morning. She's having, some issues at school as far as a particular club that she wanted to join. She was very, very eager about joining this club. The first club meeting, she came home and she was displeased because of friends. She was like, well, nobody's really talking to me. Well, honey, is this what you want to do? It doesn't matter who's watching. It doesn't matter who's there. If this is something that you really, really want to do, that's what I want you to do. So for my girls, no, I don't put them in any acting. When they come to me and they say, I want to do boxing class or I want to do this, I let them be that, because each one of them, they have they have a big part of me, but they have their own identities. So I always tell them, you have that time to find yourself. And then just with my lifestyle as well, I don't ever want them to feel, I grew up having two moms as well. And I don't ever want them to feel like this is all I've seen, or maybe this is what I'm going to have to be. I want you to have your own experiences. I've never met a lesson that I didn't need to learn. So sometimes we have to step out and we have to, trip a little bit or stumble a little bit to figure out where we really want to be. So if you want to do gymnastics class, do gymnastics. You don't have to get in modeling and acting and music, because mommy does it. Mommy sings all day. My daughters, they love to sing. But then when they start singing and they listen to me and they go, well, mommy, we don't really sound, who cares? You know what I sound like when I first started singing? Ain't no telling. What I sound like now, somebody might not like. You have to practice. If you in the shower, you want to sing from your heart, that's what you do. Walking with my daughter to the bus today, she's interested in the musical. In the house, she's alive. She's alive. My middle baby, she's alive, but she's also very timid and shy. So it's like she's wanting, but she's not ready to do that yet. So you do it when it's your time. I let them use their own minds. I really, really want them to be their own unique self. They're gonna make me proud, whatever they be. You know what I'm saying? I already told them, God forbid you end up in jail. Guess who's gonna be there every day with some money on your book? And I told you, Tell, not to do it. Okay, because that's a mom, Right. And being a mother is a big thing for me. So I love that you mentioned my babies.
Yeah, I had to throw the babies in there.
Yes, those are my babies. And I'm so glad that I'm a girl mom. I always used to say I wanted a little boy, but I feel like I was meant to lift my queens, and I have princesses, and I want them. It's like I want to just give and pour into them so much. Things that maybe I've missed growing up, things that I gained growing up. So yeah, I thought, and they're so smart. These babies are so bright. They know how to use technology like it ain't. I say
that all the time. Like if my baby would have met the 6-year-old me, she's like, this little boy is slow. You don't know how to use no phone.
Gosh, I do homeschooling. My fiance and I, we do homeschooling with our 4-year-old, and she just is bright as I don't know what. Like, it's insane. Her memory is fantastic. I love it. I'm like, this is a baby genius. I already claimed that she's gonna skip a couple grades when she does get into the aspect of going to school. But with COVID hitting and stuff like that, and with her being so small, we had just started the home educating aspect of it. And I mean, it's been awesome for her. So right now she want to be a superhero and a rock star, and those minds are so creative. But yeah, no, I love it. I love it.
Well, that definitely comes from great parenting and great teaching. So congratulations to you and your spouse.
Thank you.
I also would like to thank you for coming on the show, for dropping these gems, for giving advice and extra expertise to anybody else who may be in the same lane as you. Also, if you could, before you leave, for anybody who may be watching, who may be interested in acquiring some Destiny Channel services, what would be the best way to get in touch with you, the best platform to reach you, and what information would they need to bring to you to get the process rolling?
Just come as you are. You say you have a gift and a talent, just hop in the DM. So I always say go to my Instagram, _Destiny_channel. Or you can go to my business page, either or, and say, I'm looking, this is what I do. This is my business. This is what I make. I make a hair product. I make a soap, whatever. Talk to me, because my first question is going to be, I want to get to know you. I'm forming a relationship with you, because you never know who you know. You say you've got products. I know these people that have products, and I know people that have a business that they're trying to do the pop-up shops. So it's always, just tell me where you are, what you want to do. Just reach out. I do have email, which is my last name, Basnight. That's BASN, like November, IGHT, 91 at yahoo.com. So I do booking through there as well. So it just kind of depends. Any platform that I'm on, you can inbox me. As long as you're not talking about nothing crazy, we gonna talk and we gonna make something shake. Twitter, Facebook. I have my Facebook account as well, the Destiny channel. So you can contact me there as well. There's an area that just basically says contact me, and it'll take you directly to, messaging me. I don't have anyone else that responds. It's all me. I do have a few things where I may have already kind of like formatted out, so that way I'm prepared and ready to go. But yeah, definitely reach out, inbox, email, send a bird, put a letter on a note on the bird, however you want to do it. Whatever you got, whatever your line of communication is. So that's where I'm at. So I would love to get some new individuals as far as advertising. I'm always moving, I'm always working, and I'm always ready to grow. So you gonna come over here to It's Your Destiny. It's Your Destiny. You ready to grow? Come on in.
Oh, yeah. Definitely going to have all your information in the links below. Like I said, I appreciate your time. I definitely understand how valuable time is for a person in your shoes. So, and I love to have you back just to check up on you, to see what's going on. And when you come back in the city, you definitely got to slide on me so we can get you on the couch and how you talk to the people again.
You already know what it is. We didn't already mapped it out. I'm coming in the building. I'm excited.
Bet. So, and like I said, I also look forward to working with you on other aspects in the future. So definitely stay up. I hope you and your family stays well, and I hope to talk to you soon.
All right. Same to you.
All right. Take it easy.
Thank you. Have a great one.
You too.